Hello my lovelies, welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if this is your first time here. If it is your first time here, why not hit that subscribe button and stick around for more of the madness that comes with being a subscriber of mine. So anyway, I'm going to cut to the chase. Today I'm going to keep talking about the issues that's going on with my heart and what excitement has been happening. So anyway, I don't even remember where I finished off the last time. I think I sort of got to the stage where we're talking about doctors, and like right now I'm sitting here not really doing very much, and my heart is saying that I am doing fat burning exercise and my heart is beating at 105. So I had realized that my heart had been doing that, and if I can get the pictures, actually I think I put the pictures into the last one where you see that my body was registering. I was doing 13 hours of fat burning exercise a day. My heart was beating over 120, over 130 for no reason. I would have just been sitting and it was just constantly high. So anyway, he said, right, okay, what we're going to do is we're going to send an urgent referral through to cardiology at the hospital. And we'll get this looked at. We'll figure out why your heart is beating so fast. In the meantime, I want to put you on a beta blocker. So then they give me bisoprolol. And they put me on that, and I was gradually seeing over the weeks my resting heartbeat going down from over 90 to around 68, 69. So I was happy enough with that, that it was managed enough that when I was just sitting, it was, for the most part, I was okay. It was when I would get up and do things, even doing dishes, making dinner, changing the cat's litter, walking upstairs to the bathroom. If I went up to the bathroom, I had to sit up there for about 10 minutes after I'd been to the bathroom until my heart calmed down enough for me to walk down the stairs, because if I did it all too quick, I would collapse. So in the meantime, obviously I'm not getting as much exercise, I'm not getting out of the house as much, I'm going insane. It was at the stage where I was nearly ready for getting put back on my antidepressants, because I was losing my will to fight with it. Let's face it, I've been through quite a bit. I know there's people out there who have been through so much more than me. I get that, I appreciate that, but it's really frustrating when you fought as hard as I have. And like, I tried working while my finger was broken, trying to file with a big massive splint on. I have fought tooth and nail to get to where I am. And when they told me, that something was going on with my heart, and I had no idea what this meant for my life, and I just started thinking, is this it? Am I going to be housebound for the most part? Because anytime I do anything, and the problem is, when you have a heart condition, you don't want to put on too much weight because you're putting more pressure on your heart. And of course, I can't do so much exercise because it's putting more pressure on my heart. And that was really frustrating me. I was fighting against myself, and I felt myself, putting on weight, and it was really getting me down. And like, the amount of times, if I went and walked the dog, the amount of times, God love my husband, he would just turn around, I'd be sitting on the floor crying, because it was just so frustrating, because I just felt like my life was slipping away from me again. Like, everything I'd worked for was going to be gone, and I wasn't going to be able to do things. And it was terrifying as well, because I kept thinking, if I overdo it and have a massive heart attack, I could die. I could have a massive stroke and end up brain dead, or and I feel like I'm just about to turn 34, and I feel like that should be something that's an irrational worry for me. I shouldn't have to be afraid that any day I could overdo it and have a massive heart attack and die. And it's terrifying, absolutely terrifying, the thought that whatever is going on with me might be so serious that it could kill me. So I don't want to get emotional, I don't want to go through all that, because I've been to the hilt and back with my emotions, and I don't want to go there. So anyway, week after week after week, I was waiting on the referral coming through, and months went by, and of course in the meantime, people were like, why don't you pay to go private? And to be honest with you, I had a choice. I could get the money together to go private, or I could put that money into getting my own premises again. And the reason I chose my own premises is because where we were, the salon that we were renting upstairs in was 3 flights up. We had to go every morning. If I was doing a client's nails, I had to run up and down the stairs, and it was a lot on me, and that was making me worse. So I had to realistically think, if I pay to go private and this takes months upon months, I'm still going to be doing harm to myself going up and down these stairs. And as much as I'm so grateful for the fact that we had that place, it wasn't working out for our salon either, because we were above a different salon who was starting to do similar treatments, and it was just becoming a clash, and that was stressing me out. That was making me feel worse. And so I made the decision then that if we moved, that would be one less stress, and I would hopefully get my referral through. So we hit the 6-month mark, and I had contacted then the waiting list people and said, look, I haven't heard anything yet. Can you give me another update on how long I should be waiting? And she clicked away for a couple of minutes, and she says, okay, Mrs. Milligan, what I can see is the doctor, the consultant has triaged your case, and he has decided that it's not an urgent referral that you need. So he has changed it to routine. It's like, right, okay, so what does that mean? And she said, oh, it'll be another 6 to 8 weeks wait. And I went, right, okay, that's not too bad. Wait, hang on. Did you say 6 to 8 or 68, as in 2 weeks shy of 70? And she says, yeah, 68 weeks. I was like, oh, okay. So what you're telling me is that I'm likely to be waiting until summer of 2019 before I get seen by the doctor? She was like, yeah, unfortunately there's a lot of other cases that he has decided are more high priority. And it's like, right, okay, so you know, what am I meant to do? She says, look, all I can tell you is the waiting list. That's all I'm here for. You know, my advice is to go back to your doctor and talk to them and get them to send the referral through again as urgent and get them to push it. You know, that's your only option. I was like, right, okay, you know, this is a wee bit much. So I got off the phone, made an appointment with my doctor, had to wait 2 weeks for that, which is an absolute joke. So I went down to the doctor, finally saw him last Wednesday, and I went in and sat down. And one of the things that really annoys me is they don't look at your notes. They don't consider what you might be there for. And you know, it used to be they ask, can I ask what you're making the appointment for, blah de blah. I mean, you can tell them no, but anyway. So he says, what can I do for you today? And I said, I need your help. My referral has been downgraded to non-urgent. It's been downgraded to routine. And the response I got was, what do you want me to do? I was such shock. I was just flabbergasted. It's the second time a doctor shrugged at me and asked what he wants me to do. I went, look, I can't live like this. He says, look, my hands are tied. If they've downgraded it, you know, he's decided. There's nothing else I can do. You know, I get that this is frustrating for you. I says, like, I'm too young to be worrying. You know, I can't wait another year and a half. What am I meant to do? You know, I can hardly walk up the stairs. And he went, what do you mean? And I went, well, by the time I get up the stairs, my heart's beating so fast, I'm dizzy. And then can't go straight down again. And I said, my life is so limited. He says, look, I understand where you're coming from. Unfortunately, you know, you're one referral. I see 10 people like this a day. You know, if I send through a referral to the hospital, an urgent referral for somebody who has a benign skin tag, and somebody gets sent through that potentially has skin cancer, they're going to downgrade the skin tag person and, you know, keep the one who's got skin cancer. And I'm sorry, guys, but cover your ears if you don't want to hear any swear words. I just said to him, with all due respect, Dr. McCallan, this isn't a skin tag, it's my fucking heart we're talking about. My heart, not a skin tag. How can you compare my heart to a skin tag? He says, that's not what I meant. I said, but that's what you've done. You've compared this to skin tags. You know, if I was just sitting here with a skin tag, I'd be happy enough to wait for a year and a half, but I'm worried I'm going to have a heart attack. Do you understand that? A heart attack. I'm 34 this year, and I have to be concerned with having a heart attack. This isn't right. I can't live like this. My life is so limited now. I need your help. I need you to do something. He says, look, if they've downgraded, there's nothing I can do. And I said, look, what's going to happen when I finally get to the hospital? What are they going to be looking for? He says, well, look, best case scenario, you have tachycardia. Some people just have heart conditions. That's just the way it is. And you'll be medicated and it'll help. And if it doesn't, then we'll, look at other things like pacemakers down the road. But medication for now, that's best case scenario, it's tachycardia. I'm like, right, okay. But he says, well, for people who have family history of heart problems, blah, blah, blah. I says, but my family does, so should that not be a concern? He went, well, what do they have? I went, this is all in my notes, My uncles have angina, some of them have had valves replaced or, stents put in, and dad has COPD and furred arteries. Two of the family died in their early 40s, one 39, one in his 40s, of massive heart attacks. This is a pattern of heart problems. Should this not be a concern? He went, right, okay. I get where you're coming from. And I was like, no, you don't. He says, right, so what do we do? He says, well, look, what I want to do is get you strapped up to a 24-hour blood pressure monitor to see what your blood pressure does through the day. And I went, look, to be honest with you, my blood pressure's generally fine. For the most part, it's only whenever I get stressed out that it elevates. Or so I thought. Anyway, so he says, well, look, let's get that booked in. I'm going to increase your beta blocker and hopefully we'll get that in line. If it doesn't, we'll get you back in 4 weeks' time. If it hasn't helped by then we'll send the referral through again. We'll add all this information and we'll say, look, we've exhausted all avenues. This needs to be looked at sooner. And I'm like, thank you. This is all I'm asking, is what the plan is. I just want to know where we go from here, because we can't just go, oh, well, just wait a year and a half and hope that I don't die in the meantime. Anyway, so we had the blood pressure monitor on yesterday and the day before, from 5 one day to 5 the next day, and there was a few spikes, one while I was doing dishes, one while I was making dinner, and then yesterday there was a few issues with the salon and things like that, and there was a lot of spikes yesterday. It was basically high most of the day, but now that's done. I'm on the increased beta blocker, so we just got to wait another few weeks. So that's the update as it stands. I am incredibly frustrated, as you can tell. I just have to hope and pray that the beta blocker works enough and we don't have to push through for, further assistance from the hospital, because I think we're going to have issues there. So anyway, guys, that's it. That's the height of what is happening. I am terrified that I'm going to have a heart attack any day. Hopefully it won't happen. Just gotta try and keep calm, not get myself worked up, and keep taking the medication. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. I'm not even going to ask you to give this video a thumbs up because I hope you don't like it. Anyway, I love you. Thank you for watching, and thank you to everyone for their constant messages of love and support. I truly, truly appreciate it. Anyway, I will see you guys next time. Love you. Bye.